family, how are y'all doing this evening? I'm Eve with the baby's booty, and tonight we are going to work with a beach theme rhinestone design, because what we're going to do is work with our neon rhinestones. It's been a minute since we pulled out the neons, so that's what we are going to do tonight. Okay, so hopefully you guys have been doing great. I know the title of the video says something along the lines of prep for the beach with me. I ain't going to no beach. I'm just not. We're prepping for the beach as if I'm gonna go to the beach, but I ain't got beach money, so we not going to no beach. Okay, but we gonna pretend. Okay, we got the little mermaid flow going on here, like we really gonna be swimming in some ocean or something. And I don't go to the shark's house anyways, so that's the vibes for tonight. But neon is the official bling of the summertime, so we're getting ready for our summer adventures in style. Also, you will see in the description there are two links. One is for the Blingfest coming up in October. The other one is for the Applique Getaway. Now, if you don't know what the Applique Getaway is, please permit me a moment to let you know what the Applique Getaway is. The Applique Getaway is an event. It's kind of like a trade show. For those who know what a trade show is, kind of like that. Or let's go this route and say that the Applique Getaway is kind of like a flea market on steroids. And I hate to say flea market, but I love flea markets. That's the only reason why I brought it up. I'm a flea market girl. But when you go to the flea market, what do you see? You see all these different stalls or tables with each vendor or each person selling what they have to offer at the flea market. Okay, well, same principle at Applique Getaway, except a whole lot more professional. Okay, so you have different vendors that are there that have their booths set up. And I don't know how many vendors are going to be there just yet, but you have all these vendors, and all of them are offering for sale something that has to do with our crafting. And we do a lot of crafting in this community, from laser blanks to sewing blanks to sublimation blanks and supplies, to what else, rhinestone supplies, just all of that kind of fun stuff. Okay, then on top of that, there are classes that are going to be available on site, if I'm not mistaken, all 4 days, because it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but definitely it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. There's also special after hours events. Your host will be hosting one after hours event that's going to be a bling party. So if you're interested, definitely click that link and sign up. But hold on, time out. Before you click the link and sign up, I'm gonna ask you to wait till after the show. The reason why is because the Applique Getaway has given me one VIP pass to give away tonight. Okay, so if you are a member here on this channel, or you've been a subscriber for longer than 24 hours, you will have the opportunity to be entered into the giveaway for the VIP pass, which is worth $150 to the Applique Getaway. Now, yes, you can purchase your ticket if you want to do the VIP pass, and then you're like, okay, but I want to do that, and that also as well. You can add on to the VIP pass, and then it will just take the $150 off of the total price, and then you just pay the difference for the extra stuff. But the VIP pass will be yours. Okay, now saying that to say, you got to arrange your own travel, boo-boo. So if you ain't got transportation or a way to get to Dallas Fort Worth area July 16th, 17th, 18th, and I think 19th, somewhere in there, then please do not roll on these tickets. Okay, leave it for someone who has been planning to go, or who wanted to go but possibly just couldn't afford travel and a ticket. Okay, please do that. Please don't be that person. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda, listen. Don't kill our vibes in here. Okay, let's keep it common sense. Let's keep it mature. Let's keep it, trustworthy and upright and all of that cool stuff, all of the positive affirmations that we need, that we would want people to do for us and to consider us, consider the other person. Okay, so if you don't have a means to go when it is time, I'm gonna say this again, when it's time, but when it's time to do the drawing for it, please do not enter in the drawing for that if you do not have the means to get there. Okay. All right. So saying all that to say, also in October, we've got the Blingfest, which is coming up, and that is the event of the century. No, not the century, because we had awesome events last year and the year before, but for the year. Okay. And the Blingfest is a huge bling party. Okay. And it will be on October the 25th is the date of the Blingfest. Now, there is a special dinner the night before on the 24th, but that's the deluxe ticket if you wish to partake in the dinner. If you don't, then the Bling Fest is on Saturday, okay, where we will just be blinging all day long, and we are also going to have an after party there as well. So just a quick, and let you know what all is going on. Now I'm going to be in the chat and go say hi in the chat. I am currently trying my best to cut out this template. If it doesn't work, we're going to talk about that hopefully quickly as well. But tonight it's all about the neons. Okay, so let's jump in the let's jump in the chat, and we're gonna start it off with Miss Patrice. Holler, 42 months. The purple wig has made an appearance. Yes, ma'am. It had to, fam. I swear it did, because her what's up under this thing ain't cute. Okay, I'm just saying. I took some time away from going to go. I'll be going next week. If not this week, I think it's this week or either next week, to get some stuff taken care of up under this wig. But for right now, we had to cover it up. Okay, we had to. It just would not have been right any other way. Y'all would have been like, "Well, God darn, don't nobody love her," and I would have been like, "I'm just saying that's the way this head would make it seem." But anyways, all right, let's jump into the early part of the chat. Now, I'm not gonna be able to say hey to a whole bunch of folks because we got some blinging to do. Yes, that worked. I need to check that before. Oh, y'all been talking for a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I see one comment. Thank you, Ms. JB. Can't wait to see you. Hopefully again at Bling Fest. We got Nick Nack Nurse. Hey, neighbor. I started to say cousin. Hey, neighbor. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. We got D. What up, D? How you doing, my dear D Smith? Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Ethel Smith Ames, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We got Greg Barker. Hey, Greg, welcome, and thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And tell the wife we said hi. Then we also have Cheryl Green. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. We also have Nicole Holbrook. Hey, Nicole, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have, let's see. I'm scrolling because they were in here early, so they was talking amongst themselves. Deborah Browning. Hey, Miss Deborah, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have, let's see, Carol Coleman. Hey, Miss Carol Coleman, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here as well. Then we have Mylene Smith. Hey, Mylene, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. We also have Norma Bates. Hey, Norma, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. We also have Bobby in the house. Bobby Laveau, I'm assuming. Welcome. And I probably say that every week, because I don't have the bestest of memory. I have to do like association type stuff in order to get me to remember stuff. So hopefully I'm saying it right. But at any rate, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for coming to hang out with us. Josette Lovercheck, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and hanging out with us tonight. Hey, Judy Angelman, welcome, my dear. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Then we also have Miss 143. Hey, hun, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Precious Pieces. Hey, honey, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome. Ooh, and see if y'all come to Applique, Getaway, and Blingfest. You'll get to see my girl, Sheila Cushionberry. She will be there with us. I'm so excited. That's my homie. Daisy Bethay, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. Judy Angelman, again, big hugs. Tammy the Bag Lady, a member for 22 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. You know what? There's something else I meant to do. Hold on. Let me turn this on. Boop. Hopefully this will work for y'all and you will like seeing the comments. Hey, Gail Designs, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member with us here on our channel. Hey, Baby Giant Services LLC and Annette Price, welcome. Let's see. I think Baby Giant Services LLC is a member. I can't see it because I'm back here. Porgy Town. Hey, Porgy, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Enduring Heart Design, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Donzel, hey Donzel, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Then we have Marilyn Barber, hey hun, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. And Martha Jordan, thank you for coming to hang out with us. Few more, Shirley Dabney, thank you for coming to hang out with us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on our channel. And then we also have Miss JB, thank you for coming to hang out with us and for being a member here on our channel. And then we got the beautiful Unbiased LLC. Hi, honey. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us this evening. And then Candy Levy. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. I am going to, hey, Dempsey Boo. I am going to start scrolling. Hopefully I don't miss anything. Hey, Deborah Hemmings. Welcome. Tracy Murray. Annette J. Shantisha Brown. Shantisha Brown. Let's see. Rosemary, beautiful name. Angelia Barr. Let's see. C Mills, Lily Certain. Chandon R. Hi. I haven't seen your name before. Karen Fletcher. Hey, Leslie Cash Tibbs. Hey, honey. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Melody Thomas. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you being here. Sandra Savoy. Welcome. Liz Bizlin, welcome. Janet Brooks and Minerva Hart. Okay, we are going to scroll. Thank you to the both of you for being here tonight. And Miss Barb Lafon is over there with her organization on point. Got me all jealous and stuff. And I was like, ooh, even in my dreams, I ain't that organized, but it's okay. One of these days, I'll grow up and be just like Miss Barb. I hope so anyways. I say it correctly every week also. Hilarious. That is funny. Thank you very, very much. All the way from Antigua, Guatemala. Holler. Hey, Cheryl McKeever. Welcome. Welcome. I bet it was beautiful. Thank you, Lena Doyle Crafting. I appreciate you coming on to hide what ain't pretty. Okay. All right. So the design that we are going to work with tonight, let me close this out and open this up, and then I'm going to swing it over here, is something that I put together a little bit before the live, and it's not for sale, but it is in the members tab. If you are a member here on the channel, where I say, hey, welcome, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on our channel. If I say that after your name, then there's a link in our community tab where you can click that and you can get this file. Okay. It is SS10. It is a longer than normal, like your Cricut mat. I think Cricut cuts off at like 11.5 or something like that. So this one extends a little bit longer. So FYI, inside scoop, you can use the 12x12 mat and it'll just cut beyond the border, but you have to tell the Cricut that you're using the 12x24 mat. Shh, don't tell Cricut I said that. But you can do that because it's just too long for a 12x12 mat for the Cricut. Okay, so let me share screen so that you can see what the design is. And here we go. It says Salt, Sun, and Sea. Okay, so we are going to use this and we are going to bling it out neon style. Okay, so hopefully you guys will be okay with that. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So I was in the process last week. So we're going to talk real quick about bling problems. Okay, bling problems. And I have preached from the rooftops for a long time when to help you guys whenever a person is having issues with cutting out a rhinestone template, right? And then you take the rhinestone template off the cutting machine and you go to peel it And I've shown you guys, we can take this one over there and hopefully it'll do correctly. And I usually can peel slow and low. I can, and I'll show you what slow and low is if you don't know, over there on the table, cutting table. But I peel it back and it will usually take out most of those dots and leave the dots behind and do a pretty clean peel for my rhinestone templates. There's a lot of times when a person goes to peel theirs and all the dots stay behind. And then usually in that instance, there's quite a few choice words that are said, some exasperation, the urge to get a special drink to drink to help you cope with having to pick out all the dots. And then usually that's when dots wind up in places that aren't exactly dot friendly places, especially when you in the shower. I don't want to go there, but I'm just saying dots wind up in some crazy places. Okay. So, what I try to impart wholeheartedly is if you're having an issue, you've done the pressure, you've done the made sure that your blade is good and it's a new blade or close to new blade. You made sure that your blade housing is not clogged up with whatever. You're using good quality flock. Um, what else? You slowed your speed down a little bit. I mean, I'm just saying, going through all those motions and you just cannot get that flock to peel. Check your cutting mat. Check your cutting mat. Okay. It's almost as if I'm trying to think of the best way to explain how the cutting mat makes a big difference with being able to cut through the flock. So say for instance, you have a let's do this. Let me see if I can't get this to work. I'm gonna see if I can't get this to science experiment time. All right, so we can do a science experiment. Okay, all right, hopefully this worked out like I needed to. And I'm going to see if this works. Okay, so bear with me while I do this, while I do this, and while I do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, hopefully this will work because, I just scratched up something that I really didn't want to scratch up. And we're going to use this right here. Okay, let's see if we can't make this work. Actually, I'm going to test it off camera just to see if my point is proven before I show this to y'all. Because, first of all, I need a... Whoops! Y'all didn't need to see the roof. The roof. The roof. The roof ain't on fire. Okay. I know what I need. I need a, what's the basin? I don't have one. That's in yonder. Let's see if this works. Okay. Nope. Yes! I love when stuff works. Okay. So I took this piece of plastic chopping mat, right? This is what we put our rhinestone, store our rhinestone templates on. I also use my chopping mats for a whole lot of other stuff too. One of these days we'll sit down and we'll talk about that. These are so versatile and so handy. In addition to every blue moon, I actually use it for a chopping mat purpose. Okay. But at any rate, so this is the chopping mat. And right here on the surface of this chopping mat, I just use a blade to scratch in these lines like a star or whatever, right? So I took this piece of paper, laid it on top of here, and took a pencil lead, a piece of pencil lead, and I tried to do a smooth coloring over the top of that place where it's scratched on the plastic, right? And so if I do the same thing on a part of the plastic that's not have a scratch, then what you get is a smooth surface. You don't see any of that background scratch, right? So same principle applies. I could have taken this same piece of paper, laid it on one of my old beat up Cricut cutting mats, and done the same thing. Take a crayon or piece of lead pencil and colored over the top of it, and you will see where I have beat the heck out of that cutting mat. You will see where dirt has applied to the cutting mat, because every single time that machine go to spit that dang on mat out and it falls, it's not gonna fall face up. It's gonna fall adhesive side down every single time. And so you get all of that mess on the mat. You get leftover vinyl piece, all this other stuff, right? Well, all of that creates this, and it creates an uneven surface. So instead of your blade having a nice smooth surface, it's already trying to cut through flocked fabric and glue. It's already trying to cut through flocked fabric and the adhesive that's on the back of that flock. So if you're cutting on top of this kind of mess, it's gonna make, instead of it being a nice smooth circle, it's gonna be like running over railroad tracks every time it hits a divot or a dot or something on that mat. So it winds up where, instead of your circle being a nice smooth circle for it to cut out and peel evenly, it'll cut and then leave that one little hair where it jumped over a piece of dirt or over a cut in that mat. And then that part of the circle doesn't cut cleanly. So then when you go to peel it, you're like, why won't these dots peel? I don't know why they, because you didn't give it a nice smooth surface to start with. I hope that made sense. I went all the way around Robin Hood's barn, chasing the chicken, to explain all of that to you so that it would make sense. Because sometimes when you talk to people and you telling them stuff and they're like, oh, that don't make no sense. I've been able to cut all this time and my mat stood up. Okay, that's fine. But one thing I know, science don't lie. Okay? Science does not lie. And we had a science experiment right here, and you got to see it with your own eyes. Okay. So A, I think, is what I should get on that particular science project. All right. So check that. Well, y'all, I got a request for some templates, right? That needed to be cut and sent to the customer. I do offer that, even though I had stopped offering it at one point. I started back offering it. The only templates that I will cut and send to a customer are my own templates that I have created. And then I only have certain ones, right? Well, I have a graph tech. And the graph tech, I'm trying to think of how I can show you. The graph tech has a cutting strip. Well, if you have a Romeo or Juliet, if you have a graph tech, I'm trying to think. I don't know if Patrice, if you are still in here, or if someone else is in here that has the Star Tech. Does that have the cutting strip as well? Some cutting machines have what's called a cutting strip. Romeo has it. So with the cutting strip that's right up under that blade, it's usually like a rubber or hard plastic little thin strip that goes all the way across the machine. That's technically your cutting mat. Okay. So you don't have to have an actual physical mat to cut out your material, because that little strip serves as your cutting mat. So with the graph tech, that's what they actually call that little strip. It's called a cutting mat. So if the machine goes to cut something too deeply with your Cricut mat or with any of your other mats that you use on any of your cutting machines, what happens if it cuts too deeply? It gouges in the plastic on that cutting mat, just like this did, right? So you have all those gouges in there. So when you go to cut your flock or whatever it is afterwards, or even your vinyl for that matter, it won't weed cleanly because you've got railroad tracks that the blade is trying to cut over the top of, in addition to cutting out your material. So what had happened was, I was cutting out these templates, and I decided, against my own better judgment, because in a lot of instances my judgment is pretty darn good. Lately, not so much, apparently, because against my own better judgment, I walked away. I was like, it will cut and be just fine. It wasn't just fine. I come back in, the flock is on the floor, and the machine is cutting as if flock was still in the machine. So what does that mean? That means my machine, instead of cutting on flock, it was just cutting circles in that dang on cutting mat or the cutting strip. So now I've cut out another template tonight. I hope to God that it cut properly because I'm gonna get ready to check it and see. If not, I'm gonna have to change the cut mat. I'm gonna have to change the strip. So because I know that can be an issue, I've ordered extras of those cutting strips. Um, and I'm probably gonna change it anyways so that I can show you exactly what I'm talking about and how horrible that looks on that little teeny strip and what the machine is trying to fight against when it's cutting out templates. Okay. So did all that make sense? Was I just saying too much? Should I have just left that out? Give me a heart if it was good and you was okay with it, and give me a sad face if you was like, you know what, you could have saved that. It won't hurt my feelings in the least a little bit because guess what? I already said it and I can't take it back. But you have a right to your opinion, so you could put a sad face if you had a wished I hadn't said all that. All right. So I'm going to switch us over to the cutting table and I am going to try to weed this and see if it works. And what I did cut was the outline. If you saw that, hold on, let me show it again real quick so that you'll know what I'm dealing with. So the way I did it, this purple outline, that's what I just cut. And you see, it's not a whole lot of stones. So even if it didn't cut out completely, my feelings ain't hurt because it's not all of these stones. It's just these few stones that make up the outline. Oh, and the template is SS10 only. I don't have it in SS6. Doubt I'll make it in SS6 because every time I'll be like, no, I'll go ahead, I'll make it in SS6. And I never go back and do it because I wind up doing a zillion other things and then it's gone out of my brain. And then I find out a month later, you said you was going to, damn it, and I didn't do it. Okay, so let's go ahead, switch us over to the cutting table. And then let's grab this off of the cutting machine. And then, y'all, it's a shame. I didn't even clean up from when I did Bling. When was that? That was like 2 Sundays ago, I think. It's just a shame. You said had your graph tech since two. Jesse, see, you're good. So you probably never cut your stuff through at all, probably. I mean, that's just how I'm more than positive that's how it is with Mr. Jesse Gibson. Okay, because you be seeing where we be messing up with our templates and stuff. So it makes sense that you wouldn't have had to change your cutting strip. But trust and believe this heifer, this one right here, has had to change it multiple times because I am rough on my cutting machines. Okay. So let's see. Here is. Oh, did it cut the whole thing? It looks like it tried to cut the whole thing. I may have to use that to my advantage. If it did, I was not expecting that. Okay. Because I did not mean for it to cut the whole thing. Okay, let's see if it cut. Oh, I hope it cut. Because I don't like to have to change that strip if I don't have to. So far, so good. Now, when I say, remember earlier, thank you, Jesse. Remember, I said earlier when you peel slow and low. This is slow and low. So I'm taking my time. That's the slow part. But you see, I'm not pulling up like this. I'm not pulling up straight to peel it. I'm just going parallel, so to speak. Another math word. Parallel to the flock. And what that does is it kind of, gives it an angle to work with and help it weed itself. All right. So slow and low, getting that joker off, and woo, it did work. Okay. So this is the outline, but it actually tried to cut the inside too. I was wondering why it took so long to cut this out earlier. And I was like, what in the world? But whatever. So it looks like it did try to cut the whole thing. So let's put this down first. And then we'll do the outline. And what I did was I grabbed a couple of tote bags. Shout out to the mister for supporting me and trying to get my stuff organized because guess what, homie? I was able to go out there, find my box with my tote bags in it in the dark because I knew exactly where they were. I was like, go me. That's how I was in there just before the live, which is why it took me so long to come on. All right, so this does not look like it cut out the way it was supposed to, but we are going to work with it hopefully anyway. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, let's see what this is and what it actually cut, because it looks like it did cut, but it may not have cut the whole thing. And I also try to peel top down as well. So let me trim this because I don't want a whole bunch of extra on there. Alrighty. Hey, Dolores Hallback, welcome. And thank y'all for coming to hang out tonight. I do definitely appreciate it. Even if I did not say your name directly, I do appreciate you being here. Because, you know, even if ain't nobody here, we gonna have fun. I'll have fun all by myself. I do it. I'm an only child. Having fun by myself, I'm professional at it. But I do like having fun with you guys. So, look, it cut it off. But that's fine. That's fine. Because sun worked, sea worked. So I just got to get that T. Okay. Sweet. Just one letter and I can handle that. That's not an issue at all. Even though this is technically not how I was going to cut it out, but it's all right. We're going to make that work too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, and then we'll grab some neons after we do the outline, and we'll get started. So how is everybody feeling tonight? Hopefully you guys are doing good. I had the supervisor overnight last night and had a ball with that little fella because he is really coming into his toddler time, and he's just a lot of fun. He's a very happy, funny little person, and we had a good time with him. He's very silly. I call him Silly Billy because he's very comical, does things to be funny, almost intentionally, and it's a trip to see it. So we had some fun off the clock, and looking forward to next week when we start prepping for the Applique Getaway. Now, again, I want to go ahead and mention one more time, because I'm going to mention it again closer to the end, that we will be at Applique Getaway in Dallas, Fort Worth area in July 16th, 17th, 18th, or something like that. I can never keep up with the actual dates. I know 17th is in there, and I know the 18th is in there, but you know, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you have considered going, but you couldn't swing the entry fee, or I don't know how much anything is to get in because I haven't looked. But there is a VIP pass they gave me to give away, and we're going to give that away tonight. So if that's what was holding you back, then you just might have an opportunity to get a ticket. And I will let you know it is members only here on the channel. Subscribers only, rather. Over 24-hour subscriber, not members. Over 24-hour subscribers. And we ask that if you have no way of getting there, because this VIP pass does not include your transportation, nor does it include the room and board, if I'm not mistaken, because you have to stay there too now. Well, you don't have to stay there, but you got to stay somewhere. So it doesn't include transportation. It doesn't include room and board. So if you don't have that together, then please do not enter the giveaway. Now, if you are a member on this channel where you have the little green little symbol beside your name, and you can put our custom emojis in and stuff like that, then this template is available for you in the community tab here on our channel. So, all right, so here's Salt, Sun, and Sea. Salt, Sun, and Sea. And I'm getting the extra stones off of here, and then I'm gonna go back and check to see if all of the dooflachies, make sure we don't have any missing or overlapping stones. I usually try to run my hand over it. For the most part, it works for me, but when if my hands are sticky, or if I've been working really hard, and because my hands don't usually sweat, but so sometimes. Okay, looks like we're good. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. So my outline is going to be, sorry, this is Icy Crystal AB. That's what this color is that I'm using now. That's just the outline though. And hopefully I'll have time to do more than one tote bag. That's the plan anyways. Okay, so I haven't been reading the chat. I apologize, but at the same time, I am trying to get through this fairly quickly and get the right information out. So if I missed a question that you had, let's see, he starred 7 things. I'm gonna go back and check that. But if I missed a comment or a question that you wanted me to see, please, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you would post it again. Hey, Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Please post it again. Welcome, Enduring Heart Design. Oh, so also, if you're watching this now, please make sure that your video is current. Like you're not behind in the chat or anything like that, because people be behind in the chat and they don't realize it because the phone rang or their internet went out briefly, or I know because it has happened to me. So it ain't no shade or anything. It's just really real deal Holyfield. It happens that you can get behind in the chat, and I don't want you to be behind in the chat when it's time to do the giveaway drawing, the giveaway tool. So make sure that you're up to date with us. You can do that by hitting the refresh button on your browser, or you can touch on, if you're on a device, you can touch on the screen where it says live, and it'll bring you up to date with everybody else. You might miss out on something that you was behind in, but I'd rather you miss out and not miss the drawing. All right, so I am going to bust out. Yes, I am in my purple era with the purple wig and the purple skizzers and the purple tape. But the wig was necessary because, ooh, y'all, it was tragic. It was tragic up under here. All right, so I am going to tape this off because there's a couple of ways in my mind to do this template. A couple of ways. And the first way I'm going to do is by letter, because we have quite a few neon colors to use, and I want to get through quite a few of them. Before we get into the neons though, I want to introduce you to our neon collection. Let's see. I get the right thing. I'm going through my candy trays to get to the neons. And here are our neon colors up here. Let's see. Well, now they ain't wanting to go back in place like they supposed to. Hold on. Let me turn my phone down because I'm getting alerts on here. Turn that down. Make sure. Okay. And then we're going to do the responsible thing and plug this joker right on up. Woo. Okay. So here are our neon. We have what are called neons, and then we have neon ABs. Okay. Oh, Little Mermaid. Hilarious. So let's start with the colors, and I'll point out to you where the AB part comes in. So like this is neon yellow AB. This is neon yellow AB. And as you see, when I tilt it down, you can kind of see how it's a pale yellow. But when I tilt it back a little bit, see how it kind of goes like an iridescent almost with some blues, light blues or light greens or purplish. With me standing here looking at it, I can see a little bit of all of that. So this is neon yellow AB. Then we have neon yellow, like safety yellow. So we have neon yellow. Then we have neon white AB. So neon white AB is like a neon white, but it has a coating. So the neon white AB is a little misleading, so to speak. Not really, but it is. In that it has like a super pale yellow. You see that? It's not like a true white, but it's still very pretty. So this is neon white AB, and it's not as, see how that neon yellow is darker a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but this is neon white AB. This is neon white. Neon white is a true white color stone, and look at how it sparkles. Like, look like the snow, doesn't it? It's so super pretty. Then this is neon light pink AB, I think. Sorry, neon violet AB. This is in the wrong place. This is supposed to be. No, it's not. I'm going backwards. Okay, that's what's wrong. Okay, I'm going backwards in the alphabet. So this is neon violet AB. So it's like a light purple. And this is traffic cone, neon traffic cone, or on your box, it may just say traffic cone. And then this is neon purple AB. And then this is neon purple right here. Okay. And then looks like, no, sorry, that's neon red AB. This is neon purple AB right here. It looks more purple. Let me make sure. Yes, neon purple, neon red. Now, neon red AB, when you turn it, that's what I should have done. See how it's red? But when you turn it this way, it looks almost like neon purple AB. That's why it messes me up all the time. And then this is neon rose or neon pink AB. It has a couple of different names that I've put on there, and I got to make sure all my stuff is cohesive. But this is neon pink AB. This is neon pink. It's very dark. Then we have neon orange. Okay. And this is neon, I don't even know right now. I think neon light pink AB. No, neon orange AB. I'm getting my colors jacked up, y'all. That's how long it's been since I've been doing neons, y'all. That's a shame. I should be ashamed because I haven't touched my neons and I don't know how long. But this is neon orange AB. This must be neon light pink AB. Yep. Neon light pink AB. Neon green AB. Okay. Neon green. Get them chickens in order, ma'am. Neon green. Neon bubble gum. We will have the neons at Bling, at the Bling Fling at Applique Getaway and in the booth as well. That's neon bubble gum, or it'll say just bubble gum on the case. This is neon blue AB. This is neon blue. Very pretty. And then neon aqua AB. So these are our neons. Now the cool thing about the neons, let me see if I can't get this to work, because oh, I don't know what I did with my flashlight. Let's see, is this gonna work? Nope, it ain't plugged up. So let me try and find the other one. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get this to work. Because I have so many neon. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have one in here though. Let's see. Will this turn on? Where's the power button? Ain't no power button. The heck? Nope. No power button. All right. Oh, here we go. Let's do it this way. Okay. I'm cutting the light off, right? Woo! Y'all didn't know it was going to be an after dark episode. All right. So I get this question all the time, but we'll cover it here in a sec. Okay. So this, I have a LED, black light LED thingy, my Bobby. I'm going to turn it on. And you see how these are glowing? See how these glow super, super bright. So this is, and I get this question all the time about which ones glow and which ones don't glow as well. The neon yellow, which is safety yellow, the traffic cone, the neon orange, the neon green, super bright. I mean, super duper duper bright, as you can see. Neon white is over here like, hey, I don't even know who is here. It's, you can barely see it. Neon green AB a little bit, neon blue a good little bit. Back it up some and see if you can see the effects. But you see they all still bling though. Look at that glisten. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, even in the dark. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. So your neon pink. No, this is neon pink. This is neon purple. Neon purple, it's okay. It's a little dim. But your best bets would be the yellow, the orange, the green, and sorry, the orange and the traffic cone. Okay. The rest of them have a faint glow. Like the blue and the purple have like a faint glow to them. They do glow, but it's just barely. Okay. And pink. Okay. So just FYI, if you go to get your neons, you will have that black light effect with these stones. Okay. So let's work with some of these and get them in here and make us a pretty bag that's real pretty. We wants to be pretty. I don't know why. There we go. Get you in there. I got stuff in the way. Okay. So tonight I have a light blue bag. I have a pink bag. And I have 2 light pink bags. Now, I know I'm not going to have time to get to all of that, but I'll probably start with the light pink. I don't know. I'll think about it. But here's the S. And let's get us a pretty neon color to bling with. I'll move my mats out the way so that I can get to my stuff. And then once I start with that, I'm going to cut the heat press on. So hopefully I don't forget. So we're going to start with our safety yellow or neon yellow. And I'm calling it safety yellow so that you can know about what the color is. Okay. Because there's several neon yellows floating around out there, but this one is safety yellow, like a safety yellow color. I've seen some darker neon yellows. I didn't really care for those. Okay. All right, so there's one S. And then I'm going to find another letter to do the inside of that one and tape that one off too. Okay, so there's a stone missing right here and 2 missing over here. All right. So there's that. I'm going to move that to the side for right now. And we are going to get this letter N. Whoa. I'll get this letter N over here. If you have used neons in the past and you like the neons, let us know. Say yeah, I did. Put yeah, I did in the chat. If you have used the neons in the past and you love them. And let me know which neon yellow would have been your favorite. Okay, so teach the lead keyboard within the reach of the ground. Oh, Bailey there. Tell Bailey Boo I say hey. I didn't see what she typed. I apologize. Tell her I'm sorry I missed her if she said something to me. So if you use the neons, let me know you did, and let me know which ones were which one you like. I know a lot of folk love that bubble gum. Blues and pinks, you only use 4. Bobby said she only used 4. And both say, yeah, I did. Cheryl said, yeah, I did. Renee D. Smith. Neon blue lit up the night on a black shirt. Tracy Murray said, yeah, them neon. Oh, you know what? Over there where you are, you need neons. All the neons you can get, because ain't nothing but party lights in Vegas. They're Vegas, them Vegas lights. You got to be cute. You go to Vegas. That's what's up. Now, you was looking cute, wasn't you? I know you was. You ain't got to tell me. Don't have a neon purple. Okay. Neon purple AB, neon purple, and neon red. Okay, neon red. Come through, neon red. Let me get my trackball so I can scroll up because I can't see. Hey, spilling the diversity. Use them all, especially with the summer peace designs. Yeah, that Dennis made. Yeah, those are really pretty. The hippie van and the peace sign and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's really pretty. That design was made for neon stones, actually. Probably. I mean, I don't mean actually, because I don't know who he made it, but it's the perfect design for neon. Mix them with purple. Nice. Let me scroll up. White bubblegum and neon blue. Okay, bubblegum. Cheryl says. Blues and pinks, Miss Gail says. Nice. Bailey said hi. Okay, she's 12 years. Oh my God. Teenagers. She's a teenager now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for teenage years. She needs to stay cute and little and innocent. Got babies all over the place growing up on me because the city was lit. I bet it was. He has them marked with okay. I figured he would because he's really good at that. The no, that's AB. Hold on, y'all. I don't have very many neon stones in my oh yeah, I do. What am I talking about? They down here. That's what's wrong. I moved them. Okay, so here's green. Let's go with this L right here. And then when I do this template again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do each word a neon color. Okay. And then probably the outline. I don't know if I'll probably do the outline in a neon, probably like a neon white or something like that. But for right now, because I'm doing all the colors, not all the colors, but a lot of the colors, I'm just going to stick with the crystal AB for the outline. And then for this particular tote, we'll go from there. I hope this looks good on that pink. Sure will. I was actually trying to get a canvas colored tote bag and grabbed a pink, but like I said, it was dark in there and I couldn't really see. So this is what we got. Okay. Look at this. That in there. But yeah, these neon stones and that black light. Ooh, so I know me personally going to bowling, midnight bowling, where they do the black light bowling, the neon stones would. Okay, you're not wanting to cooperate. I ain't got time for that. UV rays out there on the beach would be cute. What are some other instances where there's black light? Parties that I don't go to because I'm old. You know what? We ought to have black light at our party. Our after hours jam at Blingfest. I bet that's gonna be fun. Bring some black lights. Matter of fact, I know that'll be cute. But it can't be too dark because, a lot of us are older. And I ain't trying to trip over nobody. Bowling, skating. Oh, yeah, skating. Zumba class. Okay, Zumba. Got picked for All-Stars in baseball. I got to pitch in tournament yesterday, so I had to miss it. Oh, go Katen. Go Katen. Go Katen. Go, go, go Katen. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline Smith. I appreciate it. Because, girl, just before the live, and I was like, ooh, this head. I don't feel like pulling it back like I normally do in the ponytail, so we fenced to improvise. Just the only time I wear a wig is for y'all. Oh, that's funny. Because this thing be hot. I don't see how folk wear wigs in the summer. I really don't. Because, no, that's not nice. Okay. That's a lot of extra heat on my head, and I don't know how folk pull that off. I just don't. Literally don't know how they don't pull it off. That's what I should have said. Is that what you had said? Yes, that is what I had said. Okay. And I'm going to do neon green down here on this letter A as well. Glow Bowl skating rink. Y'all, when's the last time y'all went skating? That's what I want to know. Who in here skates? Not regularly, but often enough. Like within the last, I'll give you last 12 months. In the last 12 months, you went roller skating. Who in here, not ice skating, because, that's a little bit different, even though that kind of should count too. But who in here has been roller skating? So that I can applaud you. You brave, you beautiful, you bold, you adventurous. 35 years ago, okay. I wore them at work when I felt like being invisible at work. That there was a temp sitting at your desk. Hilarious. Miss Joy said a month ago. Boy, the heat from, yeah. They have breathable wigs. I didn't know that. See, I don't. Ooh, natural hair is in. Whatever. No, ma'am, Miss Joyce. Not at all. Not. Natural in this head, the way my head is right now, is unnatural. Because it will make folks scream in horror and run and slam their doors and hide and pray that their head don't turn out looking like mine. Yeah, that's what you'll get. In the old horror movies where the lady be like, ah! Which even I was gonna scream, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to bust nobody's eardrums. But I'm just saying, I need more stones. Last year with the young people ministry at church. Skating. Monique said 20 years ago, right? Quad roller skate. I have 5 pair. I love quad roller skate. I'm gonna have to look that up Miss Gail told me she can be right. Miss Gail, I'm right there with you. Well, almost there with you. I can do a little bit now. On some days I'm right there with you. Went around the track once for one song, sat for 10 songs, and then went around again. Okay. And baby, you getting old, Josette. I'm telling you, fam. You think I got the gall? Don't. I'm not that brave. I'm not the brave little toaster. Not at all. And another thing, I'm afraid I've never, ever, 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 never. Sorry, that's my sensor going off because it's expiring. Not sensor, my insulin pump. But I have never, ever broken a bone, and I don't ever want to. And that's like, nope. I can see me now falling. Never been a skater, tried it, not for me. I fell again yesterday at the party, and they strap wheels to your feet, right? Yeah, I've never had a broken bone. So I already know that I need to sit my tail down somewhere safe. And leave it at that. Okay, so this is Neon Pink AB. We're going to go with Neon Orange next. Put the traffic cone in there. I am. Do I have any traffic cone right here? Hold on, let me see if I got a traffic cone right here. I don't think I have traffic cone in here, but it ain't in yonder. Oh, here it is. So we're gonna put some orange and some traffic cone and pink. Where's my pink? Because I did yellow. That's bubble gum. And purple. We can't forget purple. And neon purple. Pink. Okay. So let us do pink on that A. Whoa, that would have been horrible. I'm about to throw all them darn stones all over the place. Okay, so let's put pink up here in salt. Keep your knees bent, Melody Thomas says. Girl. How you doing, Shay Shay? I saw your thing you did today with the quilting on it. It was super pretty. And she told me, I love how it turned out. Girl, you knew that was going to be cute. You knew that was going to be cute. The design itself was cute. Okay. That's that bubble gum right here. Okay, so let's brush this out and up and off from the top because it's making a mess. Uh-oh, there's my green. Okay, so put that right there, put that back, and get this pink. Hands ain't wanting to cooperate tonight. But at least they ain't hurting tonight, so I ain't gonna complain too loudly. There's that one. There's this one. Okay. Oh, and we need neon blue. Don't let me forget neon blue, y'all. So if you were to do a design like this, you got not only the neons, but the ABs as well. So it's like a whole color combination thing you can get going by doing it this way. Okay, there's that. Let's scooch that off up here. Okay, and then this letter U, since it's in the word sun, we are going to do this one in traffic cone. Okay, let me get this pink. And then purple and blue. And then this T I'll probably do in orange. If I remember and don't forget. Because I got to cut that T out again. Okay. Traffic cone. I didn't know things can go left. That's true. That's true. That's true. Things do go left. And have been known to go left. All right, so I should have did the letter U before doing the letter N or before the letter S so that I could scooch stones off. But it's no worries, we got tricks. Tricks are for kids. Not in this instance, tricks is for adults too. So let's get this brushed in. And then what I'm going to do is this right here. I'm going to, where's something? Tell me something good. I'm going to put this right here, which is a, this is the back side of tape. And I'm just going to scooch this right on off up here, just like so, like a dustpan. And take the majority of them off like that. Okay. Get order. It's already after 10. So it look like we only going to get like what? 1, maybe 2 bags done. The second one, I'm not going to split up letters like this. So it should not. Oh, let me cut this on. Should not take too long, but as Shay just pointed out, things do go left. So we might. What is going on under my thumbnail? Because it is not letting go of these stones. Okay. There's that. There's that one. All right, and let's do this number right here. And there. Trying to learn in brilliance. Alrighty. My mom is usually in the chat. Hey, mommy, if you're here. Hey, auntie, if you're here. And I just picked up a pink stone. Looks like, yep, I sure did. Right there. I don't know where it came from because there are no stones missing. So we're going to put you in your container. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to do purple. So I'm going to do purple and blue. And so I'm going to do blue with this letter E. And is this my neon blue? Yep. Here's my neon blue. Time you. Hey, honey bunny. Time you out here partying like a rock star. Do you hear me right now? Down there in Cabo, turn it up. I said, okay, Cabo. I don't know where Cabo at, but Cabo showed Miss Tanya you a good time. Looking cute. Was my friend in Cabo, or was it just the three of y'all? Cabo looked at like a good time. Oh, I saw something in Cabo. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to take a page out of Cabo's book for the Blingfest. Because Cabo folks was on it. I'm serious, y'all. If you I don't know what pictures you posted in the group, if you posted any, but man, you was living it all the way up. So okay. Cabo. Okay, there's that one. Cabo was out the chain. Woo, I know, fam. I know. I was like, okay, time you. Okay. I ain't mad. When I grow up, I want to be just like Tanya. Okay, there's that one. And I need two more. I poured in just enough. -2. So let's grab two more. Bloop. 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 Perfect. All right. And then we are, who is this? It's an extra somebody. What color is that? Oh, see, I was spot on -1. It just went further away than where it should have gone. Alrighty, and I try, FYI, I try to make sure I put my bands. Oh, that was the wrong lid. Try and put my bands back on my containers. You see, I haven't over here. I try generally to make sure I do that because it does not take much. I can't tell you how many containers I have dropped. Containers and bags, for that matter, that I've dropped of stones and was like, ooh, crying. Somebody ain't no point in crying over spilled milk, but it's a point in crying over spilled stones when you ain't wanting to, especially in the carpet. Not as bad on hard floor, but on carpet. All right. There we go. And now let's scooch these off. Heat press is ready. Transfer is ready. All systems go. All right. So let's get these spots here and there filled in, and then we will. All right, so really quickly, while I finish this up, FYI, for those just now coming in, tonight we have we're offering the special opportunity to win in a giveaway ticket, a VIP ticket to the Applique Getaway. The Applique Getaway will be in Dallas, Fort Worth. I need to say the Dallas part first because that's where most people know where it's at. Well, like me. But anyways, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, in July 16th, 17th, 18th, or either it's the 17th, 18th, something like that. That weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Applique Getaway has given us a VIP ticket to give away. And we are going to do a drawing for it tonight. So if you are not caught up in the chat, please make sure that you are staying caught up. If you get a phone call, if your video lags or something like that, take the moment to refresh and get it brought back up because I don't want you to miss out. All right. All right. So my letter T did not cut properly because I did not intend for this part to cut. When I started cutting the outline, I was going to cut this separate, but my graph tech had other ideas and other plans. Apparently it felt like I was wasting time to not go ahead and cut it, so it cut it out for me. So it cut, but not in the correct positioning. So because of where I had it on the in the program. It wasn't supposed to cut. So, oh, 17th through the 20th. Thank you. Thank you. She said she's still trying to catch up on her rest. Hilarious. Okay. All right. So here is Sol, Sun, Sea. Okay. Hopefully we'll have the T up there here soon. But for now, we're going to pre-press our tote. I'm going to do this pink one, light pink. Or should, you know what? Let's do this dark pink. I think the dark pink would be really pretty with those neons. Which one y'all think? Dark pink, light pink. I'm going to pre-press both. I'm going to pre-press both. So which one do you think we should do with these neon colors on it? Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and pre-press dark pink. First option. Dark pink. Miss Monique Johnson says dark, 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 dark pink. Okay. Dark. Sheila says light pink. Sheila, you the only one that said light pink. Colors are so pretty. Dark pink, dark pink, dark pink. Oh, Miss Merlinda says light pink. Okay. So we're going to do dark pink since the majority rules in this instance. So let's press this dark pink. Let's not press the tape because the tape would probably smell horrible if I heated it up. So I am going to pre-press this tote bag. Whenever you apply rhinestones, heat transfer vinyl, DTF transfers, anything of that sort, try to get in the practice of pre-pressing to get the moisture out of it. Okay. Because moisture and glue are not friends, no matter what the glue or the stone tells you. Okay. All right. So when you press pinks and reds, they darken. So this is a little bit darker because see up here, this is the color. Because that part wasn't in the press, it darkened, but that goes away once it cools off. All right, so don't get too worked up if you go to press a red or a dark pink bag and it gets dark. Okay, so this is going to be super pretty, and we'll also give this tote away. So if you, even if you don't get an opportunity to get the ticket, like you're not going to be able to make it to the Applique Getaway, so you won't try to be in on that giveaway. Everyone has the opportunity to get the tote bag, whether you're a member, subscriber, or not. Okay, so we're going to press the outline first. And then at some point, I got to get that T cut out. So please, a stone missing in the bottom S. Down here. Or on the outline. You might be talking about the outline because I don't see a stone missing in here. This is linear, so it didn't put the stone. So let's take a look at the outline. And no, the outline looks decent. So hopefully I didn't mess up something on the outline. Okay. Yes, it is. Thank you, ma'am. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you got the 1000-inch TV, so you would have seen that. Let me grab a stone, and I am going to put the stone in. I'm gonna set it right here, but I'm gonna put that stone in here in a minute. Don't let me forget, y'all. Don't let me forget. Okay, so here's the outline. Super pretty. Let me bring it up just a little bit so you can see this crystal, icy crystal AB acting slap up on this pink tote. All right, and so we are going to pick this up. Don't let me forget, I gotta put that stone in the outline of the S. Okay. I don't see any stones missing there. I could dry, but I better not. Oh, okay. I understand, Miss. Oh no, I understand, Miss Gail. Especially with all that you've had going on health-wise lately, we don't want any issues, period, whatsoever. Please, none. Gotta keep you safe. Okay, that looks good, y'all. Ooh, that's pretty, and I ain't even pressed it yet. Okay, so there's the missing stone. So there is a missing stone there. What I'm going to do is put it on now and then lay the tape back over the top of it so that the tape holds it in place, okay? So let's pop it right there. Let me move so you can see me popping it right there. Let's pop it. Ooh. All right, and then drop it back down. And so now the tape holds it in place. And like I said, the only thing missing is my letter T, which is going to be, what color did I say? I can't remember what color I said. Neon pink, I think. Because I did the purple. Let's try. Oh, orange. Orange. I said orange. All right. So the next time we do this, I'm going to do the outline. We're going to do neon white. Let's see, 1023. I should have time. I'm going to do neon white. And then we'll do color, color, color. Okay. And then it'll go a little bit faster. And then we will get into doing the drawing for the applique getaway. But I also got to finish cutting out that other part to that letter T. So here we go. Holler, pure reveal. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. Up, 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 up. My neon, what, this yellow? Did it upside down? It turned upside down on me. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It's got glue on it. So hold on, let's get this back on there. And then I'm gonna press it again. Oh, I'm gonna have to press it again because look, my stone moved. Let's not use that one. Let me get a different one. The glue is on there, but I'm gonna get a different one. Because I don't want to give this away with that being crooked. So I'm gonna heat it back up to press this stone down. And then that'll let me heat that so that I can move it. Okay. I don't need to cover it. Everybody else look good. Everybody else okay. Let me check and see. Check and see. Okay. So let me pull this back out. And then carefully, I'll push that there. And then we're going to do that. And then I need to get that T cut out. The A disappears in that pink. It does, but in person, not so much. On camera, yes. Yes, it does. But I should have used the darker pink anyway. But in person, it doesn't disappear as bad. Okay, so now this is super hot. And I'm going to push and boop, there I go. So my stone is in the right place now. And that's super pretty. That would be really pretty on a white t-shirt. It'll be really pretty on a white t-shirt. Okay, I'm going to set this back off to the side. And I'm going to bring this one over. And the outline this time I'm going to do is neon white. As long as I have neon white. Let me see. I got a thing in the way, so I can't open my drawer all the way. Come on, fam. There we go. Ta-da-da. I'm going to use, actually, let's do neon white AB. Is that what this is? Yes. With no rubber band on it. See, if I had to drop that grabbing it by the lid, I would have been mad at myself. Okay. Pour all that out. And so neon white AB, I did not know you could do that. Do you know how much I said choice words due to something being off? Yeah. Yes, you can do that. I know how well you can see that because of the light being so bright. You could probably cut the light off and you'll be able to see it. But the neon white AB is so pretty. It's really, really pretty. It's like pearls, like pearlescent look. Mother of pearl. That's what this reminds me of. Mother of pearl. And you know, mother of pearl really isn't very white. It's just not a pure white color. So that's exactly what this reminds me of. Mother of pearl. or like a white seashell. White seashells aren't really white, stark white usually. That's what this puts me in the mind of. All right, and I'm going to take a moment here in a sec. As soon as I get this outline done, and then I'm going to get that letter T cutting out so that we can make sure to bling that letter T. All right, so I want to do, I know the word C down here. I want to do in probably neon aqua AB, but I kind of want it to be where it's black light. So actually I'm going to do probably neon blue. And then sun, I'm going to do neon orange. And then I need a pretty color, or a pretty color. All the colors are pretty, but I want another color for salt. What say ye I should do for the word salt? What color? What say ye? Go ahead and weigh in. Like I said, this is 9 times out of 10, sun is going to be neon orange. Oh my gosh, I just threw all them stones out. Okay, so neon orange, neon blue. So orange and blue, what color up here for salt? And you know something else I thought about doing is for, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't do it here in a sec. Traffic cone neon pink. What sun is gonna be orange? So you say a traffic cone for salt? I want to do a different color for the word salt. Yellow, pink, neon red. How about the word sea and ocean mix? That would be gorgeous. It really would. I'm trying to stick with the neons for now, only so that it'll be a black light reactive bag that I'm giving away. But yes, definitely is the main thing. And I was actually looking at doing the word sea in the ocean mix without an outline. These words had an outline, but sea was just ocean mix. And then I thought about doing the same thing, but in the opposite. See, when I was doing this design, I was like, "Ooh, it's just so many ways I could do it." The other way was to do the word sun in the sun mix, and then leave this one outline, that one outline, but the word sun in a mix. But we're working with neons tonight, so that's why I did neon. Pink, pink, red, pink, neon yellow. Am I the only one spinning? Uh-oh. Try to you got time, my dear. Try to reboot. If you're on a phone, try rebooting your phone, or close out your YouTube and come back in and see if that stops the spinning. Is anybody else buffering? That's what the spinning is that she's talking about. They are talking about. I didn't see who said it, so I shouldn't have said she, but buffering. But I definitely want to make sure you're not buffering and that you're up to date with everybody else, so that when I do the drawing, you'll be able to be a part of the drawing. Okay. Okay, there's that. You're not in a place. Let's put you in a place. Let's put you in this place. We'll just be light pink for the Himalayan salt. Ooh, that's not a bad thought, Cheryl. Everybody wants little pink like Shay Shay. Huh, Larry, you're back and everything is fine. Back to the okay. Thank you, Bobby. And the gray, we're thinking alike. Is there extra song in the T at the bottom? Probably. Hey, Leslie Kendall, welcome. Okay. The other thought I had before I got distracted by Chris Smith and the mix, because that was the other thought. But working with neons tonight, so I didn't even bring that up. But the other thought was Oh my God, y'all. I just did a squirrel and I done completely forgot. I had the thought right there. That's a shame. Ooh, you know, it was dealing with. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? I did this earlier today. I woke up, walked into the kitchen. On my way turning into the kitchen, I said, ooh, I need to go and look this up on Amazon. I told myself what it was. I made the supervisor a bottle because he was still sleeping. But I'm gonna have to cut another thing because that I cannot believe it is that. But I can believe it. You know what? I had to make the supervisor a bottle. By the time I made him a bottle and came back in the room, completely forgot what I was supposed to be looking up on Amazon. To even up to this point, I still don't know what I was supposed to be looking up on Amazon. It is gone. Like that thought, like my sign over there says, my train of thought derailed, and there's casualties because I cannot for the life of me remember what I was supposed to be looking up. Pink, yellow, and ocean mix really great. Yes. Hey, Fern, you getting in from NC? Not NC. What was I going to tell y'all about something else I thought about doing with this thing? Because it was really cute that I said I was going to do. What was it? Oh, God. That's so annoying. I cut the tape too short, so I'm going to put an extra piece over here to compensate for where I did not cut it wide enough. And hopefully by the time I switch over to this other one, I'll tell you what it was, what the other idea I had, because it was, I said it was the mixed colors, but it was something else. This is going to aggravate me, and I probably won't think about it by the time we get off the live, and then I'm going to be laid there in the bed in the middle of the night, and it's going to come to me, and I'm going to be real upset. Because I could have told y'all, well, I had it. Right before I said it, I had it, and then it was gone. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Okay. So sea is going to be blue. Sun is going to be orange, and salt is going to be light pink. And I'm going to put it on this blue tote bag. And since I'm using this dark blue, it should look good on that tote bag. Missing a stone in the S again. Yep, sure am. Let me see. It could be. Yep, look, I didn't get that dot weeded out. So all the other dots came out except for that. So help me remember that I need to put that dot in because I'm not going to weed it right now. Oh, let me grab this before I forget again to cut out this letter T on the computer. Oh, yeah, Faker. I didn't get the, I got to pluck out that. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. I got to pluck out that, what's the face? So let me minimize this and let's close that and let's take this off and move it all the way over here because I really don't know why. Let's ungroup and let's ungroup this and let's just bring this over right here. Boop. Okay, and hopefully this will cut like it's supposed to. Let's see. Nope, hold on one second. That's not gonna work. Let's do this, and now let's do this. Okay, so nothing else should cut. Nothing. So let's hope that's the case. And now I need some flock to put on this machine. And let's grab this and put it on the cutter. I will be back momentarily. Let's do this right here. I cannot see. All right, now let's turn it. And hopefully Okay. And now let's bring you guys back so that I can see. Where? Okay, there we go. Neon ABs are my favorite. 100% neon stones. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to do all neon, but it was something else I was going to tell y'all that I was going to do. Oh, I remember now. Go me. Yay. Now, if I can just remember what I'm supposed to look up on Amazon, I'm really cooking with Crystal. Okay. The other thing I thought of doing with this design was putting, and I'm going to need y'all's thought process because Miss Linda came through with what she just said with the pink. So I was going to put a sun here, a picture of a little teeny sun. Hey, Nia. You do it so much that depending upon its importance, I had to write it down. I asked my youngest to remind me. Yeah. My honey bunny back yonder, I have to, and we to the point where we just look at each other at this point. Like, what was you supposed? You should have put it in your phone. Well, guess what? I forgot to put it in my phone. So what good was that? Honestly. But thank you, my dear. It's good to hear from you. Big hugs. Big hugs. Wait till I tell Mama might be in here. My mom is in here. Mama, that's Nia. If she's not, then I'll tell Mama tomorrow that she was in here. And Auntie Joyce and them. Auntie Joyce is probably in the chat too. She be in the chat sometimes too, but she doesn't chat. She's just in the bushes, rather, was what we call it. When you're in here but you don't actually chat. And that's we got that saying from Miss 755 Media. But at any rate, what I was going to do with this design was put a little sun right here beside the word sun. And I was like, ooh, an ocean, little teeny ocean wave would be cute beside the word sea, but I didn't know what picture to put beside salt. Because the salt shaker just not quite the same vibe. So I kicked that idea to the curb because I couldn't think of anything and didn't do it. But I did already have a sun image that I've created before, and I was going to reuse that, and I was going to make a ocean wave, but then I was like, ain't no point in me making an ocean wave when I don't know what to put beside salt. Maybe an umbrella, I guess, or what about a little coconut drink? I guess could work. But I couldn't think of anything at the time. Okay, a rock, hilarious. Margarita, yeah. Well, that's why I said like maybe the little coconut thing, maybe. Because that was the other thought with this design, but I kind of left it alone because I'm not as good as a lot of the other designers improvising and such. So I just kind of was like, oh well, guess mine is just gonna be words. All right, so there's the word sea. Sailor went to CCC to see what he could see. Okay, I need that stone. That's right, for the S missing in the S. All right, so let's put our lid on so that we don't spill our stones. Yes, this is neon blue. Just a salt sprinkle. Sprinkling salt from a salt shaker. Y'all really thought that one, but see, I didn't know. Waves. Hey, Faker McFate. Hey, J Mama. Welcome. Okay, so the word sun we're going to do in neon orange. Because neon orange, we sleep on neon orange. I love traffic cone, but we sleep on neon orange. Fun fact, traffic cone, I used to offer it way back when, and then I stopped offering it. If you've been around for the eons, then well, you might not know why I brought it back. I wonder if anybody knows why I brought it back. It's because of one person that I brought that neon traffic cone back. Guess who's back? Back. Traffic cone. And all he could see was deep blue CCC. Clamshell, Keisha Elliott. Yeah, clamshell would be cute. Clamshell would be cute. So yeah, I was trying to come up with pictures to go beside each one because this is a narrow design. It's not very wide. It's tall, but it's not very wide. So hopefully I can. Um, and then I wanted to make a version where it's just cursive writing, salt, sun, and sea. A more simple design for those who may not want all of this much bling. So I got a couple of thoughts on doing this. Now, whether I follow through or not is a totally different story, but I intend to. Just need to do it. So I have a new, well, I'll talk about that in my Facebook group. You know, somebody's gonna be like, you can't leave us a cliffhanger like that. My bad. I gotta hurry up and get done. I don't want to get talking and then not get done. Whoa, whoa. Almost messed up. No. No. Come out. Okay. I need my neon white AB to stay out so that I can make sure to put it in place. Okay. So let's put our lid on and our band on. That orange is going. It does. It does. It does. Yes, Cheryl Green. It was because of Patrice. Patrice loved that traffic cone. I was like, you know what? Let me get some traffic cone for Patrice. And that's what I did. That's what I did. Because she loved the traffic cone. And I was able to get it in SS6. That was the other thing. I was able to get it in SS6 because I knew she liked the traffic cone. And I was like, well, that's the only way I'm going to carry it is if I can get the SS6. And that's what I did. Loops, my Patrice. All right, so let's get this in there. And then what time is it? Temple. Ooh, we doing good, but I still got to do the drawing, y'all. So hopefully I can get this done. The T did cut and it's done. So, uh-oh. I'm putting stones over here on this part of the T. I didn't mean to. Well, it won't hurt anything because what I can do is just leave it off on the new letter T. And we'll do it that way. Okay. All righty. Who is looking forward to the beach this summer? Doubt I will get to go, but a girl can wish. And if you go to the beach, which one you going to? Because I wants to know. I want a good beach to go. If I get to go, I want to go to a good beach. We went one time to Palm Coast in Florida. We had a lovely time, me and the honey. It wasn't just us, but the two of us had a lovely time. I enjoyed Palm Coast. It was beautiful. It was quiet. And it was an older community. Golly, how long ago was that? That was 10 years ago, I think. But we went to Palm Coast in Florida. I would love to see another beach that was pretty like that one. Nice, clear, sandy, not a whole bunch of hoopla and craziness. Because Myrtle Beach is not super far from me, but I'd rather not go to the beach than to go to Myrtle Beach on a super busy weekend because it can be a little crazy down there. It can be a lot crazy. I ain't even gonna front. It can be a lot crazy in Myrtle Beach. So we like Charleston. My family, my mom and dad will go to Folly Beach a lot. I try to go, but lately, since the kids have gone, I don't get to go with them as much anymore. But I love Folly Beach as well. It's just I like a sandy beach, and Folly Beach has more of a clay sand. But the beach itself is beautiful. So it's very nice, very peaceful, very clean. Love the shops there. Shops are older shops. And, you know, just I love beach scenery. Just not really a beach gal. I like any beach. Xena Beach. You do waves for salt, salt water, and a dolphin octopus for the sea. Oh, that would be cute. Aw. That would be cute, Sheila. That would be cute. I'm gonna have to think on that. Now you know my designing skills are not that advanced, so we gotta figure that out. Venice Beach. Ooh, Santa Monica, Hermosa, Manhattan, Pismo, Cabrillo. 10 to 45-minute drive. Must be nice. We used to camp on Wilmington Beach. Oh, that's neat. I bet that was fun. Helping to get the house. Okay. Okay. Hilton Head is awesome. Now that's somewhere I have never, ever been. Thank you, Donzel. I have never, ever. Virginia Beach. Yes, I love Virginia Beach. Sand Fiddler Island in Virginia Beach. Aruba, Trinidad and Tobago. Oof, girl, if I could. Virginia Beach is gorgeous. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've been to Virginia Beach by myself. Virginia Beach is beautiful. Virginia Beach is beautiful. Me and my long-time high school bestie, we went to Virginia Beach before. Oak Island, never been to Oak Island. Horseshoe Beach in Aruba. I heard Aruba is to die for. One of these days I'll get to. South Padre Island, that's nice. Virginia Beach. Yeah, Virginia Beach was nice. The only thing about Virginia Beach, that's a 6-hour drive for me. And I like convenience and not riding too because my fibromyalgia. You remember how terrible it was on me when we drove to Dallas last year and I had to get the compression socks? Trust and believe I will have my compression socks this year because that was tragic. I have never had my feet and legs swell like that before. So I'm not really good at riding long distances. So I kind of have to be careful with what I do. All right. So let's lay this out like so. And if you don't mind, will you hit the like button for me, please? Because neon is pretty. And the like button likes neon. So let's hit that neon. Oh, okay. So here is the outline, and we have to put the letter S stone down. I remembered. Go me. Go me. Go me. And then let's do this right here. Set that right here. Move it down right. Oh, nope. A little bit more. Boom. Just like so. I love it. Okay. Virginia Beach is your hometown. Nice, Diane Wilson. Horse Beach in Bermuda was 20 years ago when we went. Oh, ain't no wrong with that. Thank you, Nicole. Let me scroll back up because I thought I saw something. Love them vibrant neon colors on that bag. Thank you, Ms. Monique Johnson. Thank you. Oh, I think that's what Marco Island and Destin, Florida. Oh, nice. Or awesome. I think I started to say earlier, I've never been to Hilton Head. Can we write off the beach as work-related expenses? I mean, if you take work to the beach, I guess. Ooh, hot. All right, so this is neon white AB. Okay. So from back, you can see that it's white, but when you get a little bit closer and tilt it a certain way, it kind of has a little bit of a yellow tinge, but it's not so off-putting that you're like, that's yellow. I'm not using it. No, it's still white. It's still white. All right, and so here is the 3 words using 1 neon color per word. All right, let's get this lined up properly. What time we got? 10:52. Okay, so the drawing is going to be a little bit after 11, unfortunately, but we're going to get it done. Okay. Nope, I want this to come up some. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Salt, sun, sea. That is so pretty. That's pretty. And that blue down here is dark enough where it's okay. You'll see it here in a second. You'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. All right. So let me, while this presses, I'm gonna grab the letter T off of the machine. Okay, and here it is. Okay, there's our letter T. I'm gonna set it right here for right now. And then let's do this peel reveal. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to set this off to the side for right now. Okay. And we're going to come back to it because I got to finish the other half of that T. Here's this half of the T. And I'm just going to borrow this right here. Okay. And the first one I said was going to be orange to go on the pink bag. Since it's a whole and I don't have to think too hard, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one first. Now, if you're watching this, please make sure that you are up to date, current on the live and the chat. Make sure that the word live down at the bottom of your screen has a red dot beside it, or the word is red, whichever the case may be, so that you will know that you are current in the chat, so that when we do the drawing for the giveaway, you will be up to current. The giveaway for both tote bags will be tonight as well. There is a link in the description for the tote bags. If you win the tote bags, if you win the tote bags, so that you can have it, so that I can mail it out to you, you'll have to fill out the form within 48 hours, and I will drop it in the mail to you as soon as I get your thing and get this all together. Okay. Also, if you are, the tote bags are for U.S. residents only. Oh, I hate it when I do that. U.S. residents only for the tote bag. And for the giveaway of the Applique Getaway VIP pass, please be sure that you are able to attend and get yourself there, because this VIP pass does not include lodging nor transportation. Okay. So you'll be doing a drawing for nothing. You'll get a code and that's all you're going to get. You got to handle the rest. Okay. So do the nice thing and don't even draw if you're not going to utilize that ticket, because that's, you know, going to make sure that someone who can use it will get it. All right. So that's that letter T. We got this one we got to do as well. All right. Let me pick these up. I would do my scoop, but my scoop is buried somewhere, and we're not going to talk about that. Okay, and so the word salt is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over, and then 2 rows. So let's hide 2 rows down here. And we'll go from there. Okay. So that's the rest that goes on that letter T. And here is this bag. Super hot. Salt, sun, and sea. Absolutely pretty. Love this and how it turned out. Okay. So there's that bag. And I'm going to show it again for the giveaway when we get over there. And this was bubble gum. So let's go ahead and finish this out so that we can do the drawing. Again, for the tote is U.S. residents only. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with us tonight. The Applique Getaway is coming up in July. The link is in the description below for ticket sales. If you don't get to win the VIP pass and you're able to make it, I would love to see you there. There will be classes. There will be shopping from vendors who are bringing materials for crafting supplies, or they're bringing crafting supplies. So it will be a fun time. If you can make it, it would be great. We had a good time last year, and the venue is lovely. So if you can make it, that would be great. What else? Blingfest is coming up in October. So if you can make it to the Blingfest, we would love to see you here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tickets are in the link to those tickets are in the description as well. And I'm super excited about Blingfest, y'all. Ooh, there's so much I wish I could tell you, but I can't because it's just going to be a time to be had. And look, perfect, perfect, perfecto. All right, so let's press this. And then we'll be done with our bags. Let me pick these stones up and put the lid on our stones. And I will clean up, hopefully, this week. That's the plan anyways. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. And here is our bag. Let's peel this off. And there's our salt, sun, and sea. Isn't that pretty? And so if we, let's do this again and show you what we're dealing with. Let me see, where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. You can see the bling, even in the dark. It blings almost harder in the dark. But when you put the light on it, you can see that it does glow and have a black light effect. And this is the blue bag. And let's grab our pink bag. Here is our pink bag. Look at that. Ooh, child, look at that. It's so pretty. Okay. And if I don't forget, whoever wins these bags, I'll send a little McQuacken's black light with it so that you will be able to use it to see your glow on your stuff. This is a black light. Okay. All right. So let's go over to the thank you, Monique. I appreciate that. Let's go over to the desk and then we'll do the both giveaways. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take me a sec to do the giveaway setup for the giveaway for the tickets, the VIP pass rather, but the bags, I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. So here's the 2 tote bags. Let me show it to you up close. Here's the Salt, Sun, Sea. Super, super pretty. Oh my God, look at that bling. He probably gonna holler, cut off the lights, but I already did that over yonder. And then here is, look, oh, that is so pretty. I love that. Yeah, the white doesn't glow. Nowhere near like these other colors are. Thank you, Meryl. Okay, so let's do our StreamYard giveaway tool. Like I said, this is for the 2 tote bags. This is US residents only, please. And the link is in the description. If you are picked, or if the giveaway tool picks you as the winner, then you can click the link in the description and fill it out and tell me either the pink bag or the blue bag. Okay, so with this one, this is going to be our word. Share screen, entire screen. Boom. That's the word. This is for the pink, the first bag we did. The first bag, the pink bag with all of the different colors for each letter. All the colors for each letter. And then the outline was Icy Crystal AB. And with this giveaway, the tote bags is not the same as the VIP pass giveaway. So if you win a tote bag, you can enter to win the VIP giveaway. If you win the tote bag, please don't enter to win the second tote bag. But definitely you can enter for the VIP ticket if you are able to go to the Applique giveaway. Alrighty. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoy working with neon stones. Neon stones are super duper pretty. I love the black light effect, especially. It's a lot of fun and it does command attention. And as you saw, it blings as well. So you don't have to worry about it not blinging. All right. So we are getting ready to do the drawing. I appreciate you entering to win. And like I said, you have 48 hours to click the link in the description in order to fill it out if your name is chosen. Alrighty, so the winner of the pink tote bag with all of the letters, all different colors, is going to be Nicole Holbrook. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations, Nicole Holbrook, honey. Yes. I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you so very much for entering in our for our tote bag. That is for the pink tote bag with all the different color letters. The next giveaway is going to be for the blue tote bag, where it's 3 different colors for the 3 different words. Okay. And so for this one, we are going to put the word sailor went to sea, sea, sea. So put the word sea. Alrighty, put the word sea. And then I will do the drawing for that here in a moment. And then as soon as we're done with that, I'm going to change the chat parameter thingamabobbies, and then we will fix that so that the thing is only for those who have been subscribed for over 24 hours. And then I'm gonna have to go change my insulin pump. Okay, so I gotta remember how to do this actually. Dashboard. Oh, it's saying my sugar is high. Great. What did I eat? Oh, I know what I ate. I ate bad. Okay, so where is, let's go here. Let's go there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Basic comments on, channel moderation, automated filters, a lot of redirects, a lot of links. 84. Alrighty. All right, fine. Okay, so let's do the drawing. for that. And I apologize for going overtime as well. So the winner of the blue bag is Lily Boone. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so much, Lily Boone. Congratulations, my dear. I appreciate you entering to win that. And so what we're going to do is we are going to, I know where it is, but I don't know where it is. Ooh. Origin, yes. Okay. Oops, don't fall. Phone. Okay, so let's go here. Let me move this. Good night, Bobby. So again, with the VIP ticket, you can go to appliquegetaway.com to look at what the VIP ticket looks like and what all is involved with the VIP ticket. But keep in mind that with that, the VIP ticket is worth $149, I believe it says. So if you want to add classes and stuff like that to your ticket, you can. You just have to be sure to put the code in for the VIP, and it will take just the VIP price off, and you'll pay the difference for the other thing. So that's how that works. I can't remember how to do this. Y'all might have to get away with this. You was offering to give a prize away. What prize do you want to give away, my dear? You would like to buy a small neon color. Miss Joyce, you mean a 20 gross? Is that what you're talking about, my dear? Thank you, Marilyn. Sorry. I stated there was one S left off the template. Who can tell me what that is to win a prize? Oh, Tamika was the first S scene. Oh, so you want to get her what's her face is what you're saying? You want to get her a 20 gross of neon? I know I'm high. I know I'm sweet. Give me a minute. And I'll change it. I'll give myself some more juice. So Mr. S was shopping. Hilarious. I'll tell me what you want me to do, my dear. I can't figure this out. So it looks like y'all might have to just get to be able to comment regardless. Yes, let her pick out a 20 gross of neon. Okay. So Shamika, will you click the link in the description and fill it out for what color neon you want, my dear. And you'll get a 20 gross container of, y'all, I can't find where to do this. Things have moved around so much on here, and I really don't want to take too much more time. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's right here. Maybe not. Oh, ooh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Just let people be on. Miss Joyce, I wish it was that easy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's go right here. Is this it? Nope, that ain't it either. Okay. Yeah, we just gonna have to go with it, y'all, because it's getting late. And eyes are tired. Okay. Yeah, Shamika H, fill it out for me, please, dear. Okay, so let us go here. I mean, because at this point, honestly, at this point, it's only a few of you guys that would qualify to be able to, hey, mama, bye. There's only a few of the folks that's gonna be able to go anyway. So this is what we finna do. And thank you, Miss Joyce. All right, so here is the word for the VIP ticket. Sorry for taking so long. I was trying to restrict it, but when I think about it, it's going to be limited anyway. So if you are able to go, if you can afford to get your own transportation, you can afford to stay nearby. If you're in the area of Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, and you wish to attend, then put VIP. If you cannot, please don't waste this ticket. Please don't. I would really hate that if you waste the ticket. Now, if something comes up and you can't make it, that's different. But I'm talking about you just putting in VIP because you just want to. Okay. And I'm going to give it another couple of seconds. And thank you to Applique Getaway for getting this giveaway of the VIP pass. This is not me giving you this. This is coming from Applique Getaway themselves to our community. And I am grateful to them for doing that. So thank you, Applique Getaway. I'm so looking forward to being there, you guys, because we got a couple of classes and we got an after hours party, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And we'll have our booth there. So if you want to come buy stones, you can do that too in person. We'll have our chips out there. In the icy collection will be out there, and our neons will be out there, and our regular colors will be out there. So yes, please come and have a good time. Okay. So here we go. We're going to hit the draw button again. Thank you for hanging out with us past the hour, and for entering to win the VIP. And the winner is Coretta Dangerfield. Hi, yes, honey. Yes, Coretta. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. Congratulations on that VIP, ma'am. So thank you very much, you guys, for coming to hang out. Coretta, shoot me, fill out the form and I'll send you the email because the code is already, they already sent it to me. So I can send you the code and then we'll go from there. So thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight for doing our neon colors. Neon is super pretty. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with your neon stones when you decide to use them. It is a definite summer color. So until the next time we see you guys, we hope you have happy neon color blinging. All right. So thanks and have a great night. Bye.